So from gaming, super chat. I wasn't sure if I would like the talent trees, but my God, being able to choose the abilities I want to roleplay is the choice I've wanted since playing ESO. I started BFA, and having WoW be more of a CRPG is a blessing. So that's an example of like, for that player profile, it's not literally a numbers thing necessarily. It is a more classic RPG driven building my character thing. Mm-hmm. Right? Like, how many people want to, we're trying to, I always say Shockedin just because one of my mates was a paladin, like way back in the day, and they were like, yeah, Shockedin, I'm going to try to make it happen. It's like, it wasn't the optimal thing to do, but it was like cool that was it was cool that the system supported that, and I guess a lot of people look at the Ascension, they're like, look at all this crazy shit that like this lets you do, because I think in that you can like build your own class essentially.
Classless WoW, they market themselves as, You can do some of the craziest shit. It's absolutely unbelievable. And that's one of the problems with the talent trees as they exist in modern World of Warcraft. They have to be optimizable, which means you can't have full CRPG stuff. You can't have full Diablo 2 hilarity. You can't have what I call full Kusuge energy. Because I remember playing 7th Dragon 3 Code VFD in 3DS. And I was like, I think I maybe talked about this game before. But I remember just playing going, I don't understand this. This is really hard. But I was trying to play it normal. I was sitting there being like, let's have like a vaguely normal strategy that covers all the bounds and like kind of does okay. And then I was talking to my friend who recommended it to me. And he's like, no, do crazy shit. And I was like, okay, let's do crazy shit. And I think there's some drain tank, like Blood Knight or Dark Knight or something I was playing with in my party, and I just gave them the craziest shit. And it's like, oh, I just kind of broke the game. Oh, this is how you play all these dungeon crawlers.
Yeah.
You just have, what if this crazy build's going to work? And it does. Or like, what if I just stack self buffs and then one-shot the enemy, but I've got the drain tank covering so I can just about survive until I can one-shot the boss? Oh yeah. No, that's fun. Is it good, solid fun like I guess like a God of War would be? Here's the game, very standard, very enjoyable. No. So it has a couple problems that way. But World of Warcraft has to be relatively normal. Otherwise, everyone just goes, because that's the thing, in a single player game, you're allowed to do that because you've just busted shit all day long. And it doesn't matter because it's a single player game. And people have chosen that because they've like earned it. Whereas multiplayer games is like, oh, you just copy paste the busted build that's weird to play. Oh, that's not a good experience. It's like if people play if the best spec for say Fury is just the Annihilator single-minded Fury build, people will be angry because people want Fury. They want to Titan's Grip. Yeah, they want to dual wield two-handed axes and smash, rage, and blow until their fingers explode. So you have to have those balance. You can't just have. What if you take single-minded Fury and no attack buttons and auto attack and walk away? But that's weird. That's weird. It's like AP Master Yi. Yes, John, it's like AP Master Yi. That was possible and unhinged, and people made it work. And then you can't really make those counterable enough. People. Well, that's the thing about PvP games. You can find a counter to that, so it wasn't a super big deal. And I think it was also nerfed down and ultimately removed later on because it was ridiculous.